So you're having a hard time with rotations. Well, hopefully, after this video, you won't be having a hard time anymore. Let's see if I can help. So today we're doing rotations. We're going to start with a 90-degree counterclockwise rotation around the origin. That just means that our origin is what we're moving everything around, okay? So let's start. You can see the rule here. We're going to switch and take the opposite of x. Now that sounds like a lot, but it's actually pretty easy. Here's my initial point, my pre-image, is -4, 2. So if I switch it, it's going to become 2, -4, but we're not done. What do I have to do next? I have to do the opposite of x. So that's this one. So my final answer, or my final image in this case, is going to be -2, -4. And where is that? Well, that's over here. 2 to the left, 4 down. We'll call that A prime. So visually, you can see how that makes sense. We moved 90 degrees. We went from one quadrant to the next. See that? That's pretty cool. Next, we have 180 degrees. So 180 degrees is like turning around. Like if I started like this, 180 degrees is like that. So all we have to do for 180 degrees is take the opposite of both the x and the y. So in this case, we have -4, 2. So that would change to 4, -2. Notice you just take the opposite of both of them. So how do we get to 4, -2? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. That's right here. I'm going to call this A double prime, just because I don't want it to get confused with this one. Okay, just so they're not named the same thing. Okay, and you can see here that this makes sense too, because we went another 90 degrees, like that. So, ta-da! How much does 90 plus 90 add up to? That's right, 180, which is exactly what we did. We went from here to here. We're almost there. Now let's talk about 270. What do we have to do? Switch and take the opposite of y. So, let's do that. If I switch these, it will be, well, it will be 2, -4. Oh man, 2, -4. And if I take the opposite of that, this one, it becomes 2, 4. So, where's that, you ask? That's over here. 2 to the right, 4 up. And I'll call this a triple prime, just because it's my third one. Okay, and you'll notice we moved another quadrant. So that's another 90 degrees. Hence, 90, 90, 90, 270. And if I wanted to go all the way back to the beginning, let's just make this red again. If I wanted to go all the way back to the beginning, that would be another 90 degrees, which we know a full 360 degree rotation is just coming back to where we originally were. So these rules, something you have to memorize. Hopefully it works out for you. There's more complicated stuff to have to do with this, like if we go clockwise instead, but for now, I think this is a pretty good start. So hopefully this was able to help you, and rotations seem just a little bit easier.